The NFC West may have been the best division in 2020. What's in store for this division in 2021? Hey guys, Dick's Report here, back to you with another video. And this is the final offseason preview for the NFC West. I'm not wasting any time, jumping right in with the Arizona Cardinals. Alright, and the Cardinals just barely missed the playoffs last year. They had a win-and-in scenario, and they just could not finish the deal against the Rams. Now, we have Kyler Murray and Cliff Kingsbury going into their third season. Can they have a breakout season and get this team back into the playoffs? Now, the Cardinals are projected to have $11 million in cap space, but that's not factoring in J.J. Watt. They signed J.J. Watt a few days ago, and it hasn't been factored in yet. So we'll see where their cap number is after that has been factored in. And with their offseason needs, one position is the cornerback position. Patrick Peterson is a free agent, and we have no idea if he's going to re-sign with the Cardinals. Patrick Peterson's been a great corner for a long time with the Cardinals. He's probably headed to the Hall of Fame, but we still have no idea if he's going to re-sign or if he's going to walk. They could also do with a tight end. Max Williams has been injury prone. They've got to find somebody that can be a consistent, reliable target for Kyler Murray. And at the running back position, Kenyon Drake is a free agent, and we don't know if he's going to re-sign with the Cardinals. And if he doesn't re-sign with them, there's not really anybody on the roster that can handle the load. And they're picking 16th overall in the draft, so we'll see what the Cardinals do during this offseason. The Rams got back to the playoffs in 2020, and they've already made a big decision by trading Jared Goff to the Lions for Matthew Stafford. Now, it wasn't just Goff that they traded to the Lions. They also traded a third-round pick this year and two future first-round picks. They don't have a first-round pick this year because of the Jalen Ramsey trade. And they're also $34 million over the cap. They've got to make some moves so they can do something in free agency. And their top guy is Leonard Floyd. Leonard Floyd came on a one-year prove-it deal for the Rams, and boy did he prove it. He had over 10 sacks and really became an impact player for the Rams. Now he's due to cash in free agency, but with the Rams having salary cap issues, they might not be able to pay him. And they need help at the linebacker position. They've got to get better at the linebacking core. They also need help on the edge. I mentioned Leonard Floyd is a free agent, and Aaron Donald, as great as he is, just can't do it on his own. They've got to get some help for Aaron Donald. And they also need a center. They need a leader on that offensive line. I'm just not seeing a quality center on this team. They've got to find somebody. There was no one that was hurt more by injuries last year than the San Francisco 49ers. It was crazy. Their quarterback got hurt. Richard Sherman got hurt. Nick Bosa, Solomon Thomas went down on consecutive plays. Running backs were hurt. Just about everybody got hurt for the 49ers, and it just killed their season. Now that they're coming back healthy, could they be a dark horse in 2021? Remember, they were healthy in 2019. They got to the Super Bowl. Could that happen? Their top free agent is Trent Williams. They got Trent Williams in a trade from Washington. Now, Trent Williams is not what he used to be, but he's still a very solid left tackle. He could come back to the 49ers. We will see what they're going to do with Williams. They have $12 million in cap space, so that's not a whole lot, but they can make one or two moves. And with their top needs, they need help on the edge. Nick Bosa cannot do it by himself, and Dee Ford has been an impact player, but he's also a little inconsistent. Could do for another edge rusher. They could also use some help at the running back position, not just because of the injuries last year, but also because they could do for somebody that can help carry the load if the need be. Also at the cornerback position, Richard Sherman is in his late 30s, and they need to get some players in that cornerback position. They've got to get some depth there. And they're picking 12th overall, so they should be able to get an impact player there. San Francisco just dealt with so many injuries, and now they're coming back healthy. This could definitely be a team to look out for in 2021. Seattle were the division champs last year, but they also have a big question with Russell Wilson. We've all heard the rumors about what's going on with Russell Wilson and the Seahawks and how he could be traded, and if that does happen, the Seahawks have a major need at quarterback. However, I'm not saying anything until something does happen with Russell Wilson. This is one thing to keep an eye on, but until something does happen, we have to act like Russell Wilson is going to be the quarterback for Seattle. Now, Seattle also does not have a first-round pick because of the trade for Jamal Adams, and they only have $4 million in cap space, so there is not a whole lot they can do. And their top free agent is Shaquille Griffin. Shaquille Griffin has been a very good corner for Seattle. However, he might be on another team next year because I'm not sure if Seattle is going to want to re-sign him. So expect Griffin to be on another team next year. And in terms of their needs, they need help on the interior of the offensive line. Russell Wilson was running for his life at times last year. Got to shore up the offensive line. On the edge, their guys are starting to get up there in age. They got to get younger on the edge and at the cornerback position. I mentioned Shaquille Griffin. If he does leave, they need to find somebody that can replace him and get some more depth along that position. Alright guys, that was the end of my offseason previews. And I got a mock draft coming for you very soon. I'll see you then.